Hello everybody, I'm Melissa, and welcome back to Book Bar, and welcome to the start of another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be fun. I'm doing a 24-hour readathon thing for Knock It Out November. It was one of my goals. I want to try to do 24 hours. I doubt I'll stay awake the whole time, but I'll just add it on to whatever. Like, my plan is to go from 5 p.m. Central Time on Friday, the 11th, which is today, to 5 p.m. Central Time on Saturday the 12th, which is tomorrow. And then anytime I use for like sleeping, I will add to the end of the day. I did 5 p.m. because I get off work at 5. I couldn't do like a midnight to midnight thing. There's no way. I can't stay awake that. Like, I have tried doing that and I end up always like falling asleep. So I'm just going to try to do like as much as I can. My plan is to only sleep for like maybe 4 hours, like from like 2 a.m. until like 6 a.m. I have sprints that I'm doing tonight at 5, starting at 5. I'm filming this a little early. I'm working from home this afternoon because I just don't feel great. I had my flu shot and my second booster. So I went into the office this morning and was there, and then I just kind of hit a wall. And so I'm not feeling great. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go home so I can like relax and rest before 5 o'clock. So yeah, I have sprints on my channel from 5 until probably like midnight, 1 a.m. And then I'll be doing sprints again tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. until probably like 4:30 in the afternoon. We'll see. I don't know if anyone's going to join me. I think Cassidy, it covers with Cassidy, is going to come and hang out with me at some point, and maybe Jenn from the Book Refuge, which is funny because it's like my favorite fantasy, primarily booktuber, one of my favorite fantasy, primarily booktubers, and one of my favorite romance, primarily booktubers, hanging out with me, so that'll be fun. But yeah, my plan is I need to read Part of Frost and Starlight. I mean, I already started it, but I need to finish it. And then I want to read Broken Records by Brie Bennett, which is rereading one of my faves from 2021. And then maybe I'll start, I doubt I'll finish it, but I think I'm going to either start whatever the All Souls trilogy book, why can't I think of the name of it? Discovery of Witches, or When Strangers Marry, which are my two like last for my 22 books during 2022. I'll probably start one of those tonight and read those. But yeah, so those are my reading plans for now. We'll see. Things might get added. I might decide to pick up like a KU novella or something. And then I know tomorrow night, the Late Night Cruise unofficial book club is happening, and they're reading The Kraken Sacrifice. So I'll probably read that. That'll probably be like the last thing I read for this. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I got to get back to work, and I might take a nap before my readathon starts. We'll see. But yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one. Hello, I have just finished my first book of the 24-hour readathon. I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the novella / really short book from the ACOTAR series. It's just basically like an extended epilogue of Rhys and Feyre, and then leading into the next book of the ACOTAR series. It was fantastic. I loved it. Had a great time. Nothing special or anything about it, but enjoyed it. So yeah, now I don't know what I'm gonna read. I'm currently on sprint with Jenn from the Book Refuge. Love her so much and having a great time. I think she's about to hop off though after this sprint, but then I think hopefully, I know I have some other people that are supposed to come. Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy might pop on. Mel from Eleanor Reads might pop on, and Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings all might pop on. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm having a good time. I've only been doing this for not even 3 hours, and I've already finished a book. I know, obviously, it's not a lot that I had to finish, but I've also been doing a lot of talking during the sprints, so they have not been the most reading productive sprints, but it's been a great time. And now I need to decide what I'm going to read next. But I also ordered some dinner because I'm hungry, and I wasn't hungry until now. So, but I ordered food from the place is really close, so it'll probably come during this sprint. We'll see. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I will talk to you all in the next one. Hello, good evening. I am going on 8 hours of my 24-hour readathon. This is probably my last update tonight, just because I am getting really tired. So I'm probably just going to read on my Kindle the rest of the night. Which really probably won't be much longer. Like, it's almost 1. So I will probably fall asleep in the next hour and a half. And then I'll start over again tomorrow morning. But yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I finished Frost and Starlight, which you guys saw earlier, and now I'm reading Broken Records by Bri Bennett. Severely underrated, underhyped, all of the things. I'm obsessed with this. I forgot how good it is. I'm still loving it. Jack and Lucy are just adorable, and I love them so much. And yeah, so loving it. I have been live the whole time. Shockingly, have not done a ton of sprints, which probably is not that shocking when you hear about the people that I've had on. I had Jenn on early, Jenn from the Book Refuge, and we just chatted and caught up because she's one of my favorite people to talk to. So we did a couple sprints together, but talked a lot. And then Mel from Eleanor Reads, Rye from Rye's Reading Corner, and Cassidy at Covers with Cassidy all joined me for a while. And then they did one sprint with the 3 of them, and then Rye hopped off. And then I think we did one more sprint. And then Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings joined us. And I think we talked for like an hour before sprinting again. And I mean, it's been fun. I've had a good time with it. And yeah, just fun chats talking about reading, how different everyone's reading taste is, and like how everyone's star rating is just so different. Obviously Rachel and I are both primarily romance readers, and then Mel and Cassidy read a little bit. I mean, Cassidy really I think of more as like fantasy, and then Mel's kind of like an everything reader. Mostly fantasy and like thriller / horror. And then occasionally romance. So, and then Cassidy will throw in a couple of romances and horror. And I don't, but it's been fun. I've had a great time. I'm rambling now because it's late. And yeah, I don't know. My coffee is officially like worn out. I need to go take my makeup off. I think that's what I'm going to do, because there's still 15 minutes left in this sprint. So probably take my makeup off and get my bed ready to go for the night, because it has a bunch of stuff on it right now. Because my bed has been my home port, basically, this whole time. I did do a couple sprints in my living room when I ate dinner, but yeah. That is all I have for now. I will talk to you all probably when I wake up in the morning before I start sprinting. But yeah, my goal is to get this done tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, once I read on my Kindle, I'll be reading Walking in a Witchy Wonderland by Juliet Cross. Hoping to finish the second little novella, because this is like 5 novellas from the characters in the Stay a Spell series. So It's just to read it before, always practice effects. And so I want to get the second one done, which is Devraj and Isadora's story. I already finished is Evie and Mateo's story. And yeah, and then there's a Nico and Violet story, and Charlie and JJ, who are like 2 human side characters. And then there is a preview of the couple in Always Practice Effects, which is Livy and Gareth, so who's a Grimm, which we don't know much about Grimms, so I'm excited to get to know more about Grimms. But yeah, knock it out in November. Crushing some goals, because my goals were to have a 24-hour readathon, which I am doing right now. Get caught up on my 2021 rereads, which this is one of them, and then I'll have one more to read. And then to finish the Stay Spell series, which I won't get to finish because I realized that Resting Witch Face is not on KU yet. So I'll get caught up to that one, and then once that's on KU, I'll read it. I might buy it, but I'm not going to prioritize buying it right now. But yeah, I'll still read The Hating Game, and then I gotta read both of my 22 books to read in 2022. I was thinking about starting A Discovery of Witches, but when I was talking to Mel and Cass about it, they said that, or Mel was saying that it's one that you kind of gotta think about, and it wasn't a great one to start late at night. So that'll probably be something I start over the week, during the week, and I'll get that done. The Hating Game I have the audiobook for, so it'll be easier to read. But yeah, I mean, I'm still loving this. I'm so happy. It's just as good the second time. I love it. But that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you on the next one. Good morning. We are now on hour 14 of my 24-hour readathon. I slept, for sure. But I did finish the second novella in in Walking in Witchy Wonderland. So that's great. I wanted to finish that one. And then I did start the third one, so I would love to now finish that one in this 24-hour readathon. We'll see. It shouldn't be too long. Let's see. Let's look. So it's like a 40-page novella, 45 pages. So should be able to finish that. I got sprints in 20 minutes. I don't know if anyone's joining me. I did invite all the same people that I invited yesterday. So we'll see if any of them decide to come hang out. Sadly, I do think there are like Once Upon a Readathon sprints, which kind of stinks because I know people will go to that. But we'll see. I was planning on going to like 4:30. I don't know if I will. Again, it kind of depends on if anyone joins me. Like, if it's just me, I probably will only go till like noon because I'll get bored by myself. But we'll see. Morning sprints are always fun. It's Saturday, so college football day. I've had ESPN on basically all day, so all night. So we'll be watching that, hanging out. My goal for today is to finish Broken Records and finish the third novella, and then maybe start When Strangers Marry by Lisa Kleypas, just because that way I start it. I did read a chapter of The Hating Game last night because I have the audiobook, so I was like, oh, at least, I can get that started. I started that after I had finished Frost and Starlight because I finished Frost and Starlight so early. So I will count that chapter towards my page count because I was reading along while listening. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I am going to go and get ready for a sprint. I just put some coffee on because I need that for sure. Probably take some Excedrin because my head is still killing me. At least my arms aren't as sore today, so that's good. And I feel better today than I did yesterday. So yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you on the next one. Hello. Good evening. Good morning. Afternoon. It's 1:30. I've just finished my sprints for the day. I'm tired. I can't do anymore. But I've also finished Broken Records by Brie Bennett. So I have now finished 2 books. I mean, they're both fairly short. They're both only 200 and something pages. But, you know, that's still 400 pages that I've read. Plus, I read a little bit of Walking in a Witchy Wonderland. And then I'm going to start A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness in the next sprint. Yeah. So, I don't know how far I'll get. I'm going to try. So, I tend to, when I read physical books, I tend to break them down into, like, days read type of thing. So, like, pages to read it in a week. So, this is about 83 pages a day, which is quite a bit, but, I mean, I could do it. I could also break it down and do it over 2 weeks, but I'll just do one. And yeah, so I'm going to try to at least get today and tomorrow, because it just makes it easier, especially with work and stuff, just easier to control. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'm enjoying my 24-hour readathon. I have slept way more than I thought. I ended up falling asleep again. Like, after I woke up, during one of my sprints, I fell asleep for a full sprint. I just slept because I was tired. So, but yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you on the next time. Everybody, I have finished my 24-hour readathon. It's 11-ish p.m. on Saturday. I know it was supposed to be done at 5, but obviously I slept within there, so, and I did sprints and stuff, so I'm saying, you know, but now I'm ready, like, for to go to bed for the rest of the night, so I'm calling it here. So it was a little bit more than 24 hours, but that's fine. I did manage to read a total of 844 pages. Read and listen to 844 pages. I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight last night. I started Broken Records last night, and then I finished it today. I read, well, I have the audiobook for The Hating Game, and I listened to a couple chapters of it. So, not a ton. It was like 50 pages. And I started A Discovery of Witches, and I got about 90 pages in. And then I also read 2 novellas from Walking in a Witchy Wonderland by Juliet Cross. And I read The Kraken Sacrifice by Katie Robert. Full, complete book. So over the last 2 days, I read 271 pages physically yesterday, 251 physically today. Ebook, I read 0 yesterday, 270 today, and I listened to 39 pages of audio and today and 13 yesterday. So, not a lot. It was probably an hour of audio listening. Less than that, I don't know. Not a lot of audio. But that was kind of the point, was I didn't want to do a ton of audio. I do a lot of audio during the week when I'm working. Yesterday I put the audiobook on while I was reading because I needed I was like doing like a few like other little things so I couldn't just read. I had to like fold some laundry and stuff, so I had it on. But yeah, I had a great time. It's been really fun. I definitely will do this again. I'm thinking maybe like early January I'll do something like this similar. Like a Jumpstart January 24-hour readathon. So if you want to participate, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I had a great time. It's been fun. And I am looking forward to continuing this. I will say the best book that I read was my reread of Broken Records. But I kind of knew that going in. The novellas for Walking in a Witchy Wonderland are cute. But again, they're just novellas. A Court of Frost and Starlight is just a novella. Kind of. I mean, it's a very short book. slice of life, fun time, recent favorite, setting up the next book in the Avatar series. I've already read this already, so I know I'm gonna love it. And yeah, I mean, I'm a little confused, but I'm enjoying it. So, and then the Kraken Sacrifice was decent. I mean, it was 3 stars. Like, it wasn't anything special. It was a monster romance with tentacles. So, you know, that's what it was. I had a good time reading it with the late night crew of Mel, Cassidy, and Rye. And then Bobbi and Rachel joined them. So it was a good time. Wine was drank. Books were read. It took 2.5 sprints to read it. So, and now, 2 hours of my life was dedicated to it. But yeah, had a great time. This has been I've said that so many times. How many times can I say had a great time? This has been a really fun readathon. 24 hours. Definitely think I'll do it every couple months. Don't know that it'll be fully, like, I'll do a ton of live. I might just do, like, a 24-hour. Maybe I'll do, like, an Instagram chooses my day for 24 hours and do, like, a readathon with that. And, how many hours of sleep should I get? Like, weird questions like that I'll do. But, yeah, I had a great time. My next vlog, hopefully, is a secret vlog that's coming out that I'm really excited for. I'm going to attempt to read an entire series in a week. And I think it's a 6-book series, maybe even 7 books. So it's going to be a lot. It'll be a little bit more than a week because I'm probably going to start it tomorrow. After I finish the 2 novellas for Walking in a Witchy Wonderland. Because, it's like not even 100 pages left. If I look on my Kindle, it says I have like 50 minutes left to finish it. But I'm going to just pop that, listen. Wow. I can't think right now. I'm just going to pop it on, start reading it, read a little bit of it, and probably fall asleep. Turn the lights off because I can read. That's the good thing about a Kindle is I can read with my lights off. And yeah, I'll probably, like, A Discovery of Witches would be like my reading during work, like lunchtime book. And then I'm going to try to do this series. We'll see. I might do a different vlog. I might not have a vlog at all. It might take me 2 weeks to do this vlog. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that is all I have for now. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps me out. And again, if you want to participate in a Jumpstart January 24-hour readathon, let me know down in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end of this, leave me a book stack emoji because I completed quite a few books. Or leave me like a check mark or a punt, like a boxing glove for Knock It Out in November. I'm knocking out those goals because I didn't actually having a 24-hour readathon was one of my goals, and I did that. And then getting caught up on my 2022 rereads was one of them, and I only have 1 book left, which I've already started. And then doing my 22 books to read in 2022. I started this one, and then I have 1 book left, which will probably be a great airplane read for when I go home to California for Thanksgiving. So yeah, that is all I have for now. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!